Hi, my name's Andrew Thorpe. I'm a professional speaker and one of the co-founders of Mojo Life. Now, Mojo Life for me is something very close to my heart because, like all of the co-founders, we've gone through some kind of journey, either a redundancy or some kind of life-transforming experience. So it's great to be able to share some of what we've learned along the way from our journeys with other people who are going through some difficulties or some transitions in their own lives. One of the things that I found really helpful when I was coming out of a difficult spot a little while ago was surrounding myself with really good people, with the right kind of people. And I think quite often when you go through some kind of trauma in your life, whether it's redundancy, whether it's some kind of financial problem, whether it's an emotional problem, it's really important that you change things, you change your normal routines, you change your habits. And part of that should be thrusting yourself into new situations, meeting people who you wouldn't normally meet. I found that hugely helpful, and it helped me to reframe a lot of the things that had happened to me and to see things in a much more positive and constructive way, which allowed me to move my life forward. Now, for me to redefine myself in a way, or rebrand myself and set myself up in a new niche, required me first of all to decide what that was, how to sort of craft that particular story and start telling that story face to face when I was networking. But a lot of it as well is about how you use social media to propagate that story, that reputation. So I discovered LinkedIn. I set up an account, started fiddling around with it for a while, and then I had a little bit of training. And to be honest, my use of LinkedIn was transformed as a result of that training. And I started to see the difference between the mechanics, the nuts and bolts of A, setting up an account, B, putting some stuff in it. But the difference between that, which is the nuts and bolts, and actually how to create value from it, how to build relationships through LinkedIn and other forms of social media, how to create value and how to come across in a way that people perceive you in the way that you want to be perceived. So a lot of the stuff that we do in Mojo Life is to help people understand how to use social media, not just the mechanics of it, but how to make it work for them. So really, Mojo Life is an opportunity for people to, I suppose in a way, follow a similar journey to the other co-founders. And that is that if you're going through some kind of trauma, a redundancy, or maybe you're in a job you don't love, you're doing something where you don't feel fulfilled, or you have talents and skills but they're not being valued, this could be the start for you of an extraordinary journey where you're going to take control over your life and move it forward in a way you want to move it. It's not a case really of waiting for the economy to improve or David Cameron to sort something out, or for for interest rates to go up or down. These are things that you have no control over. Much better, in our view, to grasp control of your life, your situation, and to move it forward in a way that you want to. But first of all, you've got to decide what direction you want that to go in. And a lot of that is helping you to define who you are, what skills you have, how you can create value for people, and then packaging that in such a way that it's communicable. It can come across to people and they can see the same value and start to entertain, talking to you as something that they actually want to do. You begin to pull people into you. This is the essence of Mojo Life. It's not a push strategy of pushing your CV on more people or pushing your product or service on more people. It's about how to craft a compelling story and then pull people into you. So we have a 12-week program, and the 12-week program is a mixture of meetups, which are sort of informal 2-hour get-togethers where we can share experiences of how things that we're applying, this sort of new Mojo Life way of thinking, whether it's working, whether it's not working, and then collectively we can support each other and help each other move forward. We have workshops where we help you develop the skills and the mindset necessary to make this new way of doing things work for you. So we look at things like how to use social media properly, how to craft and deliver a compelling story, how to start thinking in this new entrepreneurial way, where you take charge rather than leaving your destiny to sort of external forces. And we look at things like how to build a network around you, how to pull people in. And finally, we look at the behavioural side of things, the attitudinal side. We start introducing ideas like emotional intelligence and NLP, that's neuro-linguistic programming, so that we look at some of the behavioural strategies that you can adopt to give yourself the very best chance of succeeding. So we hope you'll come on board, we hope you'll join us, we hope you'll at least find out more about what we're doing, and if there's something in our message that resonates with you, then get involved, come and see us, and together let's forge a better future for you and the others around you.